Again, it is that time of month again, Ipsy versus Sephora. I know that this video is a little late this month, but all of my subscription boxes ran a little late due to the hurricane that was going on. And to any of you watching who may have been affected by that hurricane, I sincerely hope you and your loved ones came out of it unscathed. And for those of you who lost your possessions or homes, I pray for you every day. But unlike last month, I will tell you that this month in the Ipsy versus Sephora challenge, we definitely have a winner. But I'm going to start with the Ipsy bag. I will say that the bag this month I'm absolutely in love with. This is probably the first bag that my Ipsy subscription came in that I would tote in public, carry just as a clutch, all I need it was a couple credit cards and a few makeup items. But like a boss is the theme for this month for Ipsy, and that's it, just that little card. And the first thing I got, and I will say that even though this isn't a bad bag, this probably is my biggest disappointment in my Ipsy subscription yet this month. First thing I got, I love Luxie brushes. I mean, love them. They are one of my favorites. And I got an angled eyeshadow shader brush, and I do have one of these in quite a decent set, but it's not a Luxie one. So the one that I currently own will be washed and put away as with my backup brushes. So Luxie brush will take its place. I'm always happy to get a Luxie brush. At this point, between all three of my subscriptions, I'm gonna end up with one day I'm gonna end up with nothing but Luxie brushes. The second thing I got was the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Radiance with hyaluronic acid. I was really excited to get this. I like the original Smashbox primer, but once I tried it, I was really disappointed with what it claimed to do to what it really did. In all honesty, it is just a regular primer. It's really no different than like the L'Oreal Visilift or the Maybelline Illuminate primer that I use. It does have when you put it on your finger, it does have if you can see that little bit of a pinkish gold color to it, but the radiance in this primer is not strong enough or effective enough to really show through even a light layer of tinted moisturizer. I still have to use usually with my primers I add one pump of the L'Oreal Lumi Radiance Primer Booster stuff. I add a pump of that to my primers if I'm going for a real luminous look. I still have to add that to this. It goes on just like a regular drugstore primer, and it's like, you know how some of them are more silicone and some of them are more wet and you have to wait for them to absorb and set on your face? Well, that's how this is. So I was excited to get the product, but it didn't live up to its expectations as far as I was concerned for Smashbox primer, especially for the price, how much it cost. The third thing I got was an Adesi nail polish, and like I discussed before, I don't know how I have my beauty profile set up because, like I said, my other hobby is nail. I have a million nail polishes, and I really don't need to add to that collection unless it's a really extraordinary or unique color. And this, the only saving grace in me getting this is this is a flat gray, no sparkles, no shine. And the only other nail polishes I have that are in a flat gray color are the real gel nail polishes that you have to go through the trouble of curing the base coat, and curing the color coat, curing the top coat. So, as disappointed as I was to get another nail polish, its saving grace is that I now own a flat gray that doesn't need all the trouble of the curing. So, and it Desi is a good brand nail polish. I mean, let's face it, but still, you know. And then this probably is my favorite thing that I got this month in Ipsy. It's Pixie by Petra, and it's supposed to be it says Beauty Blush Duo and Peach Honey. And if let's see, I'll swatch. I don't know if you can see on my fingertips there. That was the pink side, that's the peach side. They look pretty much alike. It really doesn't do too well as a blush, but it does great as a highlighter for my fair skin. This really is a beautiful, beautiful color. And I was actually really close to buying I was gonna buy the new apricot baked blush from Elf, because I don't have a highlighter that's in like an apricot peachy more tone color, but now I do, because even though it says blush, this is definitely more of a highlighter. So I am very happy with this, and it's a very nice size. It'll last me a while. The last thing I got, actually, I'm pretty happy with too. I did try this last night. It's a wash off face mask from Repair, and it says Bio Fresh Mask with real calming herbs, and it's got kaolin clay, and then it's got a bunch of organic herbs and essential oils in it. And the good thing about this is that it's good for even the most sensitive skin type, so it claims. But I did a microdermabrasion on my face last night and used this mask, and I left it on for 10 minutes. That's about how long it took for it to dry. I didn't put a real thick layer on. And that's the one thing, is that I never usually put masks on with my hands. I always use my mask brush, but this can't really avoid it. I had to use my hands to apply it. It's the only thing I didn't like, but, I left it on for about 10 minutes, washed it off, and it did leave my face feeling very clean, looking very healthy, and a lot goes a long way, so this will be good for quite a few uses, and I really do like it. I think it's going to be effective in the amount of uses that I'll have with it. So that was my Ipsy bag. It wasn't anything impressive to me, but at the same time, I didn't hate it either. But then, yesterday my Sephora came, and look at this cute little bag. It is so cute. It's pink satin. It's so soft. This has a change of face on it. So much cuter than the bag I got last month. I absolutely love it. And then our theme is it's fall good. And I'm so excited about this bag. The first thing is this Stila, I think that's it. I have a couple of her eyeliners, but Stila Down to a Line Art. It's a stay all day waterproof liquid eyeliner in black. It says easy to apply waterproof liquid eyeliner with a precision tip, dries fast with no smudges or running. Why it made the cut. This beauty bag must have is the one we reach for to enhance eyes with bold, precise strokes of color and create a fashion forward look that keeps going all day long. And then it does suggest, because the tip of it is so thin, a marker like that you can actually use this to dot color in between your lashes. I guess for people who are too uncomfortable to like run an eyeliner on their upper waterline, which I have no problem doing, this would actually be perfect because it has a nice thin marker, like and I actually used it today on my upper lash line. I love it. It glides on beautifully. It's just whoomp, and it the tip tripping over my tongue. The tip of this makes it so that you can be very precise when applying this liner. It is very hard to mess up your eyeliner application when using this, and this is the first one from usually when the eyeliners I've had or have I still have a recently new one are never were they the liquid felt tip. They're like the gel pencil ones. So I was really glad to get that. I love it. It's going to be great addition to my makeup bag because it'll make touch-ups quick and easy, no mess. Let's see. The next thing I was really excited to get. I've had this before. It's one of my favorite moisturizers out there. It is the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. It's one of my favorite moisturizers. Now, when finances don't allow me to have this, my drugstore equivalent to this is I love. Most people are going to expect me to say the Garnier Moisture Balm, but no. The L'Oreal Hydra Genius 72-hour moisturizer. Love that stuff. If I can't afford at the time to have this, then that's what I'll get. It says, rich satiny cream delivers comforting intense hydration that helps to soften and visibly smooth skin. This deeply moisturizing cream from a Seoul-based brand is bestseller in Korea thanks to a natural formula that delivers high effective botanicals and soaks in for supple, soft skin. And this thing is filled to the top, as you can see. It's a nice amount for a sample size. I mean, the thing is packed full with the moisturizer. I used it last night. Is my very last skincare item, and I woke up and my face was so touchably smooth. Like I said, I've used this before. I was so happy to get a sample size in the bag. This will hold me over till I'm able to purchase another full size. So. And then the next thing, I was so excited. I've never owned the full size of this, but I've always been very curious about it. It's the Brow On Forever by Benefit Cosmetics Gimme Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel in the color medium. And I was always so curious about this, but for the price that they are, I didn't want to buy it, and it just be just like my Maybelline volumizing gel that I get a lot of times and it certainly is not. Like, as you can see, you can pull that little wand, and when it's a perfect match for my eyebrows, and I don't even have to use a separate applicator like I do with the other gels. This is beautiful. I love the way it works. It really does. It shapes, fills in, and it shapes your brows, fills them in, and keeps them in place all at the same time, and it works beautifully. So this is definitely on my list for when I save up for my next Sephora trip. I'm definitely buying the full size of this. This is why I love the Sephora bag so much. It gives you the opportunity to try products you've been afraid to spend the amount of money on in the past. You get to try them, see that it's worth it, and this is one of them that's worth it. because it's such a small sample, like when I first opened it, it came out a little dry. Just a little tip, like what I did to this, what I do to my mascara every day. Where I do my makeup, I keep a little cup, and about 5 minutes before I'm ready to apply my mascara, I fill it with hot water, and I put my mascara in the hot water, and it sits in there for 5 minutes in the hot water. Like any dryness, it goes away. Like the mascara is like new. So that's what I did with this when I tried it, and it works perfectly. So another home run. There's not one thing in this bag this month, I'm telling you, that like I'm not so excited about. This was very excited to get, and it's a really nice size. As you can see, it's 1.5 fluid ounces. It's the Meet Your Match It from Diva Curl Melt in the Moisture Match It Butter Conditioning Mask for your hair. And I love Match It. I use it in everything. I will put a scoop of it in my coffee for internal benefits. I use it in I make beauty masks out of it. I'll use it in certain beauty skincare recipes. It has so many and there is a hair mask that I made once or twice with it, but it was so messy that I don't do it. But it has so many benefits, so I was so excited to get this. It says, after a long summer of chlorinated pools and spending time outdoors, this expertly formulated mask is perfect for keeping hair soft and moisturized with ample amounts of matcha green tea butter, almond oil, and beetroot extracts. 3 things that are amazing for your hair. I can't wait to try this. I haven't tried it yet because I received my BoxyCharm first, and there was a hair repair mask in there that I used instead. But then the last actual sample I got from Laura Mercier. It's called it's this little lipstick. It's called a Hint of Glint. And it's actually what I'm wearing now on my lips. Get closer so you can see. With just a little bit of lip gloss in the center. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Love it. And it comes in a nice, sturdy, like beautiful little lipstick container. It says Laura Mercier on the side. And again, it's a Hint of Glint. Lips feeling a little dry in the changing weather. This shade is our go-to, not only because it has a chic matte finish, but also because the formula is made with moisturizing mango butter, no cracking or drying hair. And that is the truth. I tried it on last night when it got here, and I did, like, all my lipsticks are very long lasting, so I try not to kiss my daughter until they dry, but she did something really cute last night, and almost as soon as I applied it, I went and I gave her a big kiss on the cheek, and not one bit of the lipstick came off. But it's not as long lasting as most liquid mattes and all. You will find yourself having to reapply a couple, especially after eating. If you try to drink through a straw, it'll make it last a little bit longer. And of course, anything oily or greasy is going to make it wear off a lot faster. And then the last thing we got is, of course, the staple perfume sample, and this month was an Aqua Moment by Giorgio Armani. Inspired by nature, this clean, incredibly fresh, aquatic scent is ultra approachable yet leaves a memorable impression. Fragrance family fresh, top notes lemon, middle notes peonies, water jasmine, base notes brown sugar. And let me say, I was impressed, okay, maybe a little more than impressed with this when I smelled it last night. I despised more than anything perfumes that are overly sweet, fruity, floral, overly girly smelling. I can't stand them. I'm 38 years old. I want to smell like a 38-year-old woman, not a little girl. This is perfect. This is a beautiful scent, and it even just, it reminds me, like, it when I smell it, it brings to mind like the change between spring and fall. It is a very crisp, beautiful scent, very womanly without being overly fruity or floral or anything like that. And it's a sin because it's gonna go on my list of perfumes to own, but I just forked out money for the Versace Bright Crystal and the Calvin Klein Euphoria. So this will be saved for special occasions. I actually do have two very special occasions coming up, so we'll probably save them for those times, and I can go smelling like a rock star. But that was Ipsy and Sephora, and I will have to say that this month, hands down, Sephora knocked it out of the park. Like, they just knocked Ipsy out of the park this month. Last month, I felt they were equal. They both did an equally good job. Ipsy, I mean, I still love you. It's not that they did a horrible job. It's just that Sephora really, it seems like Sephora put a lot more thought into their products. Especially for this being the month we're like transitioning into fall. It seems like they put a lot more thought into their products than Ipsy did, taking that into consideration. So Sephora, 2 thumbs up. You win this month. Gotta say, I could not be happier with the Sephora bag. So if you want to sign up for either, you can go to Ipsy.com. There is temporarily no waiting list. And then you can also go to Sephora.com. I'm not sure if they have a waiting. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything about them not having a waiting list. I know when I signed up, I did sit on a waiting list for a couple months, but I know Ipsy, if you go to Ipsy.com, they do have a lift on their waiting list temporarily. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and those of you who don't subscribe have an idea of what comes with these 2 subscription bags, and those of you who did got different products, got to see, what were in other people's bags. So I will be back later with BoxyCharm. Until then, have a good day.